When endurance became suffering. Sometimes, love is not measured by flowers, or sweet words, or expensive gifts. Sometimes, love is measured in 1,500 soup for a family of 6. This is the story of Amora. Amora was not a rich woman. She was not famous. She was not popular on social media. She was just a wife and a mother of 4 children. Every morning, before the sun fully rose, Amora was already awake. Not because life was easy, but because hunger does not wait. She would sit on the edge of her small bed, look at her sleeping children, and whisper quietly, "God, help me today." Then she would open her purse. Inside was 1,500. That money had one mission: to become soup. Soup that must feed 6 human beings. She tied her wrapper firmly, picked her nylon bag, and walked to the market. At the market, she didn't buy with joy. She bought with calculations.
How much?
She pointed at
200 naira for
tomatoes.
a bowl.
How
200.
much?
Okay.
Fresh from the farm
400.
today.
She nodded
Madam,
slowly.
abeg, I need pepper 200,
Pepper,
onion
200.
palm oil 300. No problem, madam, I
Onions,
get am. Thank
200.
you.
Palm oil, 300. She stared at dried fish for a long time. The seller noticed. "Sister, take this one. It will manage." She smiled sadly. Yes. It will manage. Everything had to manage. Because love does not complain. When she returned home, she cooked with patience. The pot was small. The soup was not plenty. But it was cooked with faith. When the children came back from school, she served them first. "Mommy, it's sweet." That sentence was enough to keep her alive. When her husband arrived later that evening, she served him the biggest portion. As always, he ate
Thank you.
quietly, scrolling through his phone. "Thank you," he said without looking up.
Thank
But
you.
Amora smiled anyway, because she loved him deeply. What Amora did not know was that while she was counting seasoning cubes, her husband was counting girls. Different girls. Different nights. Different lies. He drank almost every weekend. He spent money carelessly. Money that could buy food. Money that could help the children. But Amora did not know. Or maybe she did not want to know. His friends tried to warn her. One afternoon, while washing clothes outside, one of them spoke gently. "Amora, you're a good woman." She smiled. "Thank you. But your husband, he gives money to other girls." She laughed. "No. You people just talk too much." Another friend added. "We see him drinking heavily. Hotels. Girls. Plenty girls." Her face changed. "Please," she said softly. "Don't speak evil about my husband." They kept quiet. But truth does not die when ignored. Weeks passed. The 1,500 Nigerian naira soup continued. Sometimes even 1,200 Nigerian nairas. Sometimes death at the market. But Amora kept believing. He will change. God will touch him. Marriage needs endurance. Until one night, he came home drunk. Very drunk. The children were asleep. Amora asked calmly, "Did you eat outside?" He shouted. "Must you always ask questions?" She apologized for asking. She cried quietly beside him that night. Not because of hunger, but because love was beginning to hurt. Then one evening, Truth knocked. His phone rang while he was in the bathroom. Amora picked it up, thinking it was work. The message read, "Baby, thanks for yesterday. You promised to send more money today." Her hands trembled. Her heart stopped. 1,500 for soup. But thousands for strangers. She sat down slowly. Suddenly, everything made sense. The shouting. The drinking. The excuses. The missing money. When he came out, she didn't shout. She didn't insult him. She didn't fight. She only asked one question. Why am I stretching 1,500? While you are wasting thousands? He kept quiet. Silence answered her better than words. That night, Amara understood something painful. Love should not mean suffering alone. Marriage is teamwork. Not one person carrying the cross. While the other enjoys life. She still loved her husband. But she finally loved herself too. And that changed everything. Some women break loudly. Others break quietly. But the quiet breaking is the most dangerous. Because nobody sees it. If this story touched your heart, remember this. Love is beautiful. But love without respect becomes pain. A good woman should not suffer in silence. And a good man should never turn his home into a battlefield. After Amara discovered the truth, she did not fight. She did not beg. She did something more dangerous. She changed. She started with the little things. She bathed early. She dressed nicely. Not to impress anyone,
Time to get ready.
but to remind
A little
herself
powder for a fresh look.
that she was still
All
a
set.
woman. Her wrapper
to get
became
ready.
fitted.
A little
Her hair
powder
was
for a
neat
fresh
again.
look. All
Her
set.
face carried light.
Who are you dressing
Her
up
husband noticed.
Myself, I don't need
Who
a
are you
reason.
dressing up for? She smiled.
for? Who are you dressing
For
up
myself.
Myself, I
She
don't need a
stopped
reason.
walking with her head down. Stopped apologizing for
Stop
existing.
shrinking.
Stopped
And
shrinking.
that was when the house began to
And
feel
that was when
strange.
the house began to feel strange. Then
No
she
more
started a
apologizing
small
for
business.
existing.
Nothing big. Just early morning food.
Thank you.
Akara, pap, small plates of rice. She woke up
Here you
before
go,
dawn,
enjoy.
walked
Thank you,
quietly,
looks great.
This is
saved
just the
carefully.
starts. Good luck.
The same hands that stretched 1,500 were now building independence. Money began to enter her hands. Small money, but clean money. Money she did not beg for. Money that answered her name. She made new
We
friends.
made new friends.
Women who laughed freely.
Women who
spoke truth.
Women who reminded her.
Women who reminded her marriage is not prison. For the first time in years, Amora laughed loudly. Her husband felt it. She no longer chased him,
Stop shrinking.
no longer checked his phone,
And that was when the
no
house
longer
began to
cried
feel
when he
strange.
stayed out. That scared him. Because a woman who stops fighting has already decided something. One evening, Amora did the unthinkable. She packed a small bag. No drama. No insults. She sat her husband down.
These are your children.
These are your children,
Feed them.
she said
Care for
calmly.
them. Let me
Feed
find
them.
myself.
Care for them. Let me find myself.
I'm leaving.
He laughed at first. Then she stood up and left.
I have to go.
For the first time, the man who
I
spent
must.
money on
For the first
strangers
time,
had to
the
buy
man who
food,
spent money on
school
strangers
needs,
had to buy food,
cooking gas,
school needs,
market
cooking
stress.
gas, market stress.
1,500 was no longer small. Reality
School
entered
needs,
his
cooking
house.
gas, market stress.
Amora stayed
so
with her
glad.
new friends.
We are too.
She slept
Feels
peacefully.
like we've known you forever.
She
Me
worked
too.
harder.
She slept peacefully.
She glowed brighter.
She worked harder.
People
She
noticed.
glowed brighter.
Marriage looks good on you, someone said. She smiled softly.
Freedom does.
No. Freedom does. Weeks later, her husband called. I'm tired. She answered calmly.
I was tired for years.
I was tired for years. Silence. She did not
She
hate
did
him.
not hate him.
She
She
just chose herself. And that decision Change the balance of power.
She just chose herself.
Sometimes, a woman does not live to punish a man. She lives to save herself. And when she
I
rises,
must.
everyone notices.
No more
Love is
apologizing for
beautiful.
existing.
But when love becomes survival, walking away becomes wisdom. Amara stayed
so
with her
glad.
new friends.
We are too.
She slept
Feels
peacefully.
like we've known you forever.
She
Me
worked
too.
harder.
She slept peacefully.
She glowed brighter.
She worked harder.
People
She
noticed.
glowed brighter.
Marriage looks good on you, someone said. She smiled softly.
Freedom does.
No. Freedom does. Weeks later,
tired.
her husband called. I'm tired. She answered calmly.
I was tired for years.
I was tired for years. Silence. She did not
She
hate
did
him.
not hate him.
She
She
just chose herself. And that decision changed the
She did
balance
not
of
hate
power.
him. She just chose
Sometimes, a woman does not live to punish a man. She lives to save herself. And when she
I
rises,
must.
everyone notices.
No more
Love is
apologizing for
beautiful.
existing.
But when love becomes survival, walking away becomes wisdom.